And we are back in the room. Although you may never have left the room, therefore you might not be back in the room. You may have not left the room, therefore you can't actually get back in the room. Because if you don't leave the room, you can't go back to the room. But maybe you've put your back to the room. You're just leaning against the wall. You've now got your back to the wall. But that's still not a back in the room. But if your back is actually present in the room, which I assume it is, unless you take your back off and move it elsewhere, your back is in the room. Time to keep those graves. Exactly. Keep them where? Nobody knows. Well, the graveyard, in fairness, is actually the most logical place to keep the graves. But don't tell anybody. It's a closely guarded secret that I keep my graves in the graveyard. Nobody knows. Anyway, we'll probably have a bit more of a chilled, relaxed time. It's been a very sort of relaxed, heavy stream today because it's just been a little bit of trundling and building in Dragon Quest, and now it's going to just be a little bit of wandering around, burying people. Probably, I don't know. I'll probably continue cremating people. That's the word I was looking for. Cremation, often mistaken for zibidababa, which is always the way. So let's, what do we think? Okay, let's grab that iron ore. Now, it makes me think I was doing a job trying to figure something out, but I don't know what that something was. Therefore, I can't necessarily... Now, I was trying to get urns, but... Oh, yes, but I needed the technology that's quite far away to get myself some urns, I think, didn't I? Steel chisels, steel ingots. Oh, I think we're back round to where we were. So where was... Interesting. Where would that be? I suppose it's got to be... No, it's not. Or is it? Steel chisel, no, that doesn't matter. Interesting. I don't know where that is. Precious metals. Oh, here we go. That's where we're looking. Stone carving. Yes, because we did need polished stone bricks, didn't we? But that's nowhere near getting that. One more blue. And we can still... No? Yes? Yes, we can. One more blue and we can get the circular saw, which will help me. Help me no end. Okay, let's go see if we can't do some... I don't know, sciencing of some kind. Sciencing of some variation. Can we get anything in there? Yes, a little bit. Ooh, good. Right, pop that in there. Pop those in there. Pop the maggots in as well. And now... let's go to... Let's go grab that, might as well. And then we probably want to deposit those in here. Seems like the easiest thing to do. Now let's go build some more hemp rope, methinks. Did we have a body on the furnace? No, we didn't. But did we have enough billets? No, we don't. It's fine. I won't worry too much. So this was Merchant's Day. We've not got anything on Merchant's Day, I don't think. Because we can't deal with the merchant until I start building more science machines. I can't build more science machines until I get more blues, and that'll be a really good one to clear out. So if we can just build, there we go, as much hemp rope as I can, because each hemp rope, I believe, gets me 1 blue token. And if it's not obvious, if it's not obvious from what I've been mentioning all this time, blue tokens are incredibly useful. They kind of give you... Did I deal with that? Good, I did. Sometimes I forget to check the little pot, and it's inconvenient sometimes. Let's pop some more carrots in there. So we've got enough storage for 2 bodies, but we might as well deal with this body immediately, I suppose. So... I can't quite remember. Was it... Meat is definitely a bad one, but I think fat... Wasn't it blood and fat? Blood and fat, I think, was safe to remove. Yeah, and if I take out the fat, that means that's actually going to be a very good body, I think. Yeah, that's a very good body. I think we'll bury this body. We don't really have the graves decorations to really take advantage of this body, but this is a good body, which means I might as well get it in the ground. It's decaying slightly, but you know, what's a little bit of decay between friends? Tell you what, let's pop him there, finish off this little plot here. I'm reasonably certain some of these are irritatingly sort of made because they just don't quite have... so that's interesting. I could do with another flower. If I can try and find another flower, it might be quite nice to get a bit of peat over here. I'll do that now. Try and get a bit of peat over here so that I've got a stock of peat over here. Then I can use it to build gardens, which they aid with the decorations of the graveyard. So here, I don't think we've got any stuff, no. So ideally we want the highest grade gravestone and highest grade grave fence. And we shall try and get our hands on that. Oh yes, we shall. So basically what you want to do is you want to sort of... Whenever there's a body that's only got 2 red skulls originally, that's well worth keeping as a thing. There we go. 69. Nice. But we won't take 69. We'll take 39. Leaving 30 there. Yeah, I'll do nicely. Well, that's a good amount. And then we'll swing by and grab the iron block. Stick the rope in, because we don't need that no more. No siree. We have an anvil. We do want a circular saw. So what we... Or do we? No, we have got a potter's wheel. Yeah, we do still have to figure out roughly. So I think... I can't quite remember how the circular saw works. I think I need the carpenter's bench and the circular saw. Some of these do trump one another, so you get the same recipes on the thing. But I don't think you do on the circular saw versus the carpenter's workbench. Anyway, so 10, I believe that's the complex parts, isn't it? So that could be slightly awkward because that's going to cost me a lot. Oh, was it complex? Yeah, I think it was complex. Well, we'll build multiple complex parts. I'm fairly certain that's the right icon. It's sometimes very difficult to keep track of some of these icons in my brain. It doesn't always work. And I'm referring to my brain. It just doesn't always work. It's an inconvenient system. A system with multiple failings. And it tends to fall apart and ooze out of my ears. And then it reforms itself and it sprints away. And then I'm left without a brain. And it's inconvenient. Right. I think I've got the parts. Yes, I do. Now I need some wooden beams. So let's get myself a whole load of flitch. And that way we can build a bunch of boards. How bored are you? Extremely. I don't know what the magic number of planks was, but we'll call it 8 and hope for the best that covers the number. I feel like 8 is either the correct number or a number higher than the correct number. Now, if it's lower than the correct number, I'm going to be disappointed and I will not receive a Brucey bonus. And that, frankly, is the biggest disappointment of them all. Let's pop that ore in there. And now let's try and build ourselves. There you go, 8 was the perfect number. Where do we want my circular saw? Don't know. I don't really want it that far away. It won't fit up there. And it won't fit in here. Well, no, it will fit in here. In fact, it's probably going to go in here, but I was looking elsewhere. My eyes were looking elsewhere. My cursor and position was not where that was. Yeah, they'll do. They'll do. I mean, I've got very little options unless I want to demolish a load of stuff, and I can't be bothered to do that. Because that would just take time. Time I don't want to use. Boom! Okay, so this allows me to get very quick wood billets and very quick flitch. And wooden planks immediately. And the key thing I wanted, wooden beams. So let's get ourselves a couple of wooden beams. Ah, you bastard. I was really hoping. I didn't really need that. But never mind, pop it in there. Now, let's try... Because I no longer require this. So we might as well get rid of it, I think. Let's just double check that. I can't. Well, okay, I haven't got enough energy. But it's flitch and billets. And you can do that on the circular saw. Which is annoying that I didn't know that off the top of my head, because now I really want that circular saw to replace that area, which means... Oh, there's a body in the morgue. Let the body hit the morgue, let the body hit the morgue, let the body hit the boom boom morgue. The morgue. The smorgasbord of morgue. That was the end of that joke. Just petered out. It didn't really come to a punchline, it just petered out in a sort of awkward and deranged fashion. It's fine. So again, we could possibly, but that's only going to... We will extract the blood and the fat, because I might as well, but I think it just removes... Oh no, it does transform the skull. So yeah, we've got another one that's pretty high grade, yeah. Fuck it. If I take the flesh, I'll lose a skull. So I might as well, for now, I might as well save the flesh, because I've had a load of flesh previously. So what we'll do is we'll just use this as a decorative body. No, that's an interesting choice of phrase. I'm going to use this as a decorative body. Well, yes. It annoys me. That grave is absolutely in the wrong place, isn't it? We'll pop this one in the random spot there. That'll do nicely. But yeah, I'm gonna have to dig this man here. I'm gonna have to dig him out in order to demolish that grave, in order to move it over one space. All because the game developers insisted on putting it in the wrong place, and it means it's not symmetrical with every other place. Right. So once again, we now need 2 of our highest grade walls and stones, or fences. Technically, they're called fences. They are super fences. Superior fences are here. Right, first job we'll do is finish off this board here. Badam. Could you pick up the board, please? Then second job has just arisen, which is get that in there. Now I'm going to work on getting rid of this. Now it's inefficient beyond comparison, but I'm going to do it anyway. I don't want that circular saw where it currently is, so I'm gonna pull it down. This is the point in time where I'm gonna regret it even more, because of course it's going to bloody well... I'm running out of energy. Good. It's gonna not fit now or something ridiculous. You just know it. You just know it's gonna be a piss take at all times. Whenever the game has the opportunity, it will be a piss take, and you know it to be true. Oh yes, you do. So we'll build some more simple parts, and then hopefully... I can't carry those simple parts, apparently. Okay, that's annoying. I'll tell you what, we can put the scrap in here, because then we can melt the scrap down. We can put the iron bar in there and finally get our pieces there. So, okay, I can literally only build that many, so that's inconvenient. Because you get some resources back for demolishing a item, but you don't get as many as you put in. Oh, that's a problem. Is that a problem? No, luckily it's not going to be a problem, because I happen to have enough. But it very nearly was a problem. It would have been awkward beyond measure. But there you go. Oh, of course, I don't have the planks. I don't have the nails. Are you taking the piss, son? Don't have that, which means I need something from my inventory to go away. Probably that stone. And maybe some sticks. Not all 35 sticks. Most of the sticks. I'll tell you what, I'll just keep 20 sticks, I'll do. Now I've got an iron ingot. Now I'll get some nails. Now I'll finally be able to build, whatever you like. Build the circular saw. There you go. Nice. Exactly where I wanted it. And now it's all neat and tidy. My woodworking equipment is all nicely together. And that's what you like to see. Diggy, diggy, diggy. Right, there we go. We do need another stash of wood, really. Eventually there will be a better way than me digging out trees all the time, but unfortunately at this point in time, me digging trees is the only option. So me having to manually cut down a load of trees is my only option. Oh, yes it is. Right, now we want to just go probably... What did you want? Oh, you wanted your... Yeah, cookbook and 5 red apples. Okay. 5 red apples is not going to be too terrible. I forgot the bloody grave fences after all. Never mind. It doesn't matter too much. What is it? It's Man's Day. Man's Day is of no real significance. Yeah, clear the path. Superb. Oh, I haven't got any energy. Not superb. Less than superb. We'll pop the blood in there. Might as well. And then where did I want to put the peat? Oh, I want to put the peat at the top of the church. That's fine. Not a problem. No siree. Pop it in the church chest. That's what you like to do. Now let's head back home. Yeah. And we can have... Oh, never mind that. What we'll do is we'll wait at the bottom of the... There you go. But we'll store this one on a slab at the moment, because obviously I don't have enough energy to deal with it. Are you a good corpse? You're sort of middling corpse. I think we'll probably just... let's try and figure out... What do I need for that? Oh, I need the little sticky things. Do I have sticky things available? I think I've got sticky things available now. Or I think I always had sticky things available. The sort of... the things you jam in the boards. Where would I build sticky things? Interesting. Wood wedges. There we go. But I do need billets, which would mean, yeah, I'd need to do that. So that's fine. Still need to go to sleep now. Oh yeah. Get a full rest in your body, so I can go around and do terrible things. What terrible things are those? I don't know. I might be a serial killer for all you know. This is where all the bodies come from. That's right. What? You didn't know. Choppy, 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 choppy. I think that's too many wood wedges, but you never have too many wood wedges, I'm sure. It's like it's like potato wedges. You can never have too many, really. Deep down, you know you can never have too many potato wedges. Get the fat in there. Get the fat over here. And now that's the one. Work on this. Where was the other blockage I was trying to clear? Oh, that was from the morgue, wasn't it? Which means this is a separate one. But I can do it. Okay, cool. I might be able to do both of these. This is where you get A, this expands the operation above it, and B, it just makes things so much more convenient to be able to just travel from area to area without these blockages in the way. Oh, you little... Oh, no, there we go. Just enough energy. Marvellous. Sometimes it's still easier to go on the outside, but we might as well keep up a supply of bodies while we've got the carrots. I might as well keep popping carrots in the box. Getting plentiful bodies. It's a good supply of meat. And a good supply of blood, fat, and other organs that I might need for my experiments. You will fear my scientific might when I take your skull and I make it receive flight without any wings. Oh, how does he do it? Nobody knows. Equally, I don't think anybody really cares. But hey, he's got a flying fucking skull. I keep forgetting to do certain pieces of key things that I wanted to do. I might as well take the skin this time as well. Let's go. Fuck it, we'll take the blood as well. You never know when the blood will come in. Do you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it, all of it. All of it. All of your organs are gonna be mine. And I don't even care. I'm gonna take out your fat. And I'm gonna take out your heart. And then I'm gonna take your fucking brain. Actually, no, I'm gonna take your intestines first. And now I'll take your skull. I've made a load of surgeon's errors, but I don't really care. I'm gonna set this up to be burnt later. Burn you later, bitch. And now we'll get this body on the slab. Unfortunately, we've run out of space to actually collect half of this stuff, but, you know, it's not the point. Those are not all the points. No, sirree. It is not the point. Okay, am I collecting brains here? Yeah, go on, I'll collect brains there. I'm not collecting fat there, but skin, yes. Blood, yes. Flowers, not so much. Meat, not so much. Fat is going over here. Do. Not necessarily a declaration you want to hear whilst you're moving around, is it? Fatty's going over here. Do. If you hear that, you should be concerned. And, you know, keep company with better people, really, I suspect. Unfortunately, I forgot the bone, so I'm going to just quickly pop down here and deposit my bone in the science lab. Which is an interesting nickname I gave her, but, you know. You up into my house now. And it's almost Sunday again. In fact, with a bit of luck, it'll be appropriately timed Sunday once I get up off my rest. I can pop into the church and do some faith. And that hopefully... I mean, it's no guarantee it's going to work, obviously, but if the faith does go the way I need it to, and I get the most out of... Oh shit, there's another body in the morgue. Wait, no there's not. Wait, what? 2 of 2. There's not 2 bodies in the morgue. Is there? No body, no. Only 1 body in the morgue. This one. Oh, this one might as well be extract the blood and the fat. Drain the blood. Remove the fat. Oh, I see. It's going to be another one. Oh, no, I made a surgeon's mistake. Oh, no, fuck it then. Everything's coming out. All of your bits and all of your bobs. They're all being removed. 'Cause I made an early mistake and now I'm just going to decimate your body. 'Cause I'm going to take your bits and then I'm going to burn your body. burn all the mistakes away. Nobody will know I made the mistakes, because I'm gonna burn your body to dust. Well, ash, I suppose, technically. Pop him on the furnace, and then set him alight. I'll be back later. I've got a church service to run. I got blood on my hands, but I don't mind at all. It's fine. Start praying. Must try and build a better prayer. The one that's more guaranteed to get a bit more cash and a bit more sort of faith. But at the moment, I think I need the blue tokens and the faith to actually build a better prayer in order to get more faith. It's an annoying system, but the system nonetheless. Also, I could do with some more pews, but I haven't got that technology yet. I have not got the technology for pew. Oh, they've metted me out again. Well, that's disappointing, isn't it? Great sermon. Well, not great enough, though, eh? All I wanted was a bit more faith, but no. I mean, cash ain't gonna go amiss. It's a very good way of getting cash in this game. Yeah, I can only remove things. I have no church technologies, which is slightly disappointing. But yeah, failed. How many faith we got now? 3. That is not really good enough. I don't have any space in my inventory, so probably best to wander over here. That's right. I pop the heart, the intestines and the skulls in there, and the blood. The fat goes elsewhere. You're fat, my lord. You're sweet, my dear. You're sweet, my lady. You're nuts, my lord. Can't remember the rest of it. It's a 2 Ronnie sketch, if you were wondering where that was going. Skin and bone. And now let's whip around. So what do I need to try and build a better faith prayer? It might be worthwhile trying to do that early doors. So yeah, I think that's the faith prayer. So I need 2 more faith, annoyingly. It wouldn't be a bad idea to have those, but I also need, I need a golden chapter. Which, yeah, I need golden stories and ink, of course. God, damn it. There's always something in the way. Ending your progress. Yeah. 0 of 2 bodies. That's good. I suppose the other body was still registering despite being upstairs on the fire, ready to be burnt. It was technically still registering as a body, which I suppose is not unreasonable because it does exist. As annoying as it perhaps is that it exists, trying to get in my way, it does officially exist. No, just trunks at the moment. We don't need no trunks at the moment. That's more for later. Oh, which is fine. Now let's go deal with the corpses that I burnt. And then we want to look for more flowers, ideally, I think. And we still need to build more of those little what's-its. Salt, I can't... Oh, I think it's... Oh, so it's an alchemy, yeah. Well, crafted at the alchemy mill. I don't know, I'll leave it there for now. I can't recall what you use salt for. Apart from possibly to put on your chips. But, yeah, in terms of actual gameplay, I can't remember what it's used for. Let's put the ashes in the kitchen chest. And then let's go over and try and find out. Right, so adds 2 to the graveyard. And then, do I not have stone fences? Apparently not. So is it just wooden fences? Got a wooden cross, wooden grave. Are you sure I don't have stone grave fences? Is that not a technology I own? Oh, good lord! Okay, that was unexpected. Very unexpected. In fact, the subscriber cannon. The subscriber cannon has fired. For Mellow Miniatures. Good evening. You very much made an entrance there, didn't you? You just leapt in and subscribed. So I thank you. I thank you greatly. A very pleasant little end to my doings. How are you, Mr. Mellow Miniatures? Did you have a good stream? I didn't catch... I caught a tiny bit towards the end. But I didn't catch too much on this occasion. Sometimes I do try to get in and see it, at least spot what you're painting, but today I did not manage it. I was distracted listening to some music. But yes, I'm good. How are you? Ah, here we go. Cremation. That's what we're after. Well, I say that. At the... Wait, what? Oh, yeah, right. So I'm looking for clay work. Where's my clay work going to be? Is it going to be around here? Around here? My clay work's around? No, I don't think my clay work... No, stonework. Stonework makes more sense. Stoneworking. So it's probably somewhere online. Ceramic fire... Oh! I remember now. I remember... Ceramic jar. I need plates. Okay, I also need fuel for the fire, which I suppose is fine. Oh, I've got a shed load of coal. Oh, fuck that in. Not don't literally fuck it in, but still. You're an ill boy. Oh, streams can do that. They've got an uncanny habit of either making it worse or better. Usually better, because you get people come in and go, "Hello, you all right?" No, I'm not really. And then it's like, but I'm okay-ish. I'm getting better because of the stream. I find that myself. If you're in a bit of a downward. Now, granted, you're saying ill. I'm suggesting just slightly down in the dumps. But either way, it's a good distraction, I think, is the point. It's a good distraction. If you're feeling ill, if you can distract your mind away from the illness, it's going to be beneficial. But yes, hopefully you'll feel better in the not-too-distant future. Doodle-doodle-dee. Right, let's get on with these bowls. I can turn into urns. Ernie. So it's Women's Day. I don't think there's anything pertinent on Women's Day. Or is there? What are we doing with Snake and the woman? This is charm. Bring back the necklace from Snake. Okay, so yeah, I need to get some faith to deal with Snake, so just gonna have to sort of pootle around and carry on doing our doings until we can get back round to Sunday in order to finally cock it. Yes, in order to finally cock it. No, we're not after cocking it, we're after getting urns. But urns require bowls, and bowls require a lot of effort. Lots and lots of effort. And therefore sleep. Sleep, Macbeth doth murder sleep. Don't know any more. That's the only bit I know. Do. And even then, it might not be accurate. Good. Right, now, porcelain ceramic jugs even. So it's going to take 2 hours 30. That's not too bad. Is that salt? I don't think that's salt. No, that's white powder. I had a feeling it wasn't salt. I don't think I can get white powder at the moment. That's now a leave it. That's a sort of get it going and leave it situation. I can just let them... Which is weird, because... Well, I suppose... no, it is weird. You wouldn't have thought you'd be able to get away with that. Okay, so this is a mixer, isn't it? Yeah, it's a hand mixer. I can't do anything... Can't get powders out of a mixer. Are you mad, sir? What I need... Is that one? Alchemy mill might be what I need. Yeah, I'm thinking it's the alchemy mill. White powder, eh? Yes. The sort you stick right up the old nasal cavities. I could do with another trunk. Do I have enough for another trunk? Where's another trunk? Am I not allowed another trunk? No, apparently I'm not. Well, I suppose technically I've got this shelf. And although it says it's a scroll shelf, you don't actually have to put scrolls on it. You can put anything on it. If I were to put a skull on a scroll shelf and make it a skull shelf, I'm allowed to do that. Right, let's get this body on there. Oh, you're a shit body, so you're gonna be burnt. So I'm just gonna take your stuff. I'm not gonna take every organ. Well, I lied. I'm taking everything. I'm taking all. I don't care if I live or if I die. Bam, 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 bam. I'll take it all. I really like that Bond song. And it is a Bond song, for anybody wondering. It is the song to Bloodstone. And I do love that game. I just generally love that game. I don't think it was particularly well received, but I liked it. I liked it. Let's go deposit these items in the chests. All the appropriate chests. I think they should stack. Some of them stack, some of them don't, which is a slight annoyance. Will the bones stack? The bones will stack. Brains, however, will not stack. Intestines will not stack. Skin will stack. Skull will stack? No, skull will not stack. Oh, wait, what? Oh, no, I'm getting confused. I'm taking stuff out, not putting it in. Yeah, there we go. Better. Do I not have bones? Where have I been keeping the bone? Oh, no, I took the right. I'm just making a pig's arse with it. Which is a problem. There we go. But I am technically correct. Some of them stack, some of them don't stack, which is an awkward annoyance. Brains, intestines, hearts, basically your big organs, they don't stack in the inventory. Which is a nuisance, frankly. Meat in the kitchen. There we go. Marvellous. Yes, right. As I say, eventually I really need to sort of knuckle down and track down some red flowers. Which shouldn't be too difficult, I don't think. Can't guarantee that, actually, but still. It's getting late, you must dash. Lovely to see you and grab some gubbins for my moolah. Yes, you now have access to my face. Which is a dangerous precedent to set, really, isn't it? I'm subscribed. Oh, you've got access to my face. Enjoy. Or don't. It's entirely up to you. But yes, that is fair enough. It is getting late. I will be ending in the not too distant future as well. But thank you. Thank you once again for the old subscription. Very much appreciated. And I hope to catch one of your streams in the not too distant as well. Many faces. The many faces of me. Wow, I am a fucking butcher here, and I look at the state of that body. Oh well. Luckily, this body is being turned to ash. Biddy biddy biddy. I don't know why I suddenly went biddy biddy biddy. Alright, what do we want to do? Deposit my ill-gotten gains, really, I think. And then probably head back to trying to sort of... Flowers? Oh, do you know, that was the other thing I wanted to look up. Fences. Grave fences. No, I think it's in this one. Oh, here we go, yeah. Alright. I do need more, more stone grave. To get the stone fence, I need that. Bugger. I don't think it's worthwhile. Unless, do they get you? They might get you blues. Alright, we'll try maybe making a few of those. It might be worthwhile, but I can't guarantee it. Let's put intestines on the shelf. And if only I had a heart. Oh, I do. Now it's on the shelf. That'd make for a much more sort of creepy Christmas, wouldn't it? It's no longer elf on a shelf, it's hearts and intestines just lying on the shelf instead. You just sat there with your children, and your children are just asking you, Mother or Father, why did you do this? Why did you do this to us? It's just not right. We should very much not have the heart and the intestines on the shelf. I don't care if it's a Christmas tradition. I don't think we should do it. Now, do I have enough seeds for another couple of batches of hemp? Oh, but oh no, in fairness, I can't pick up the carrot seeds, which is a bloody nuisance. There we go, get rid of that, get rid of those. The maggots are used for fishing, for anybody particularly interested. I believe so, anyway. I might be mistaken on that front, but I'm not 100% convinced I am. More carrots, super dupers. More crop waste available, super dupes. Is there anything here I want to get rid of? No, not really. I do want to deposit those flowers in the not too distant future. Stone. Right, so we want 2 of those. And then we want to go to the woodcrafting station to get 2 fences. Although I don't know if I've got enough spaces. And that was no blues. That's a shame. No, I do not have the space for that. Decisions. I'll tell you what might be the swiftest way of doing things. If I deposit my jugs within the kitchen chest, I can pop straight back out here and get 2 wooden. No, I can't. Okay, that's fine. Planks, please. Nope. Okay, cool. I need more trees in my life. I need more trees. Now that's what I call a tree hugger. When you need more trees. So this circular saw, if you hadn't noticed, what you can do is you take, beforehand, what I was having to do was get flitch and then carpenter's workshop it to wooden planks. I can go straight to wooden planks from a log, which makes it slightly more efficient, I think. 2 wooden fences, that's what we want. I think I may... Oh, you bastard. So what's that? Merchant's Day. Can't do anything on Merchant's Day. So we just carry on. Carry on. Doing odds and sods around the place. It's not optimal to be working at night, but there's nothing... I don't think there's anything too dangerous here. It's just, as I say, less than optimal. And as suspected, yes, I thought I had done that situation. Okay, let's go to the morgue. And if we use some carrots to get a few more bodies in the morgue, with a bit of luck, that will clear out a space in my inventory. Marvellous, which will allow me to... I'm going to grab the pots first, as inefficient as it may seem. But we'll take the pots to the kitchen. They would have happily sat on the floor. It makes no real significant difference, truth be told. But I don't know, sometimes I just like to do things because it feels better than leaving them on the floor. And I know how wishy-washy that is, because it is full-on wishy-washy. Okay, so we need 5. About that necklace. Oh, can I actually do... I was told that you could get some illegal stuff for me. I've spent the money. Bought some instructions for the key. So unless you know how to turn dust into gold, you just find that necklace for her, or can't you handle it? I'm Snake. I can find everything and everyone in the town. And I don't know where this necklace is. I just can't. You know, it's really none of your business. I need to gain his trust. Maybe then he'll tell me more. Tell me more. I shat on the floor. Tell me more. Of course, the full version that I sing of that is Demi more, I just shat on your floor. Demi more, I just shat on your floor. I'm not claiming it's a good song. Not even clear. I think technically I am now claiming it's a song, but that's not the point. Oh, that's interesting. I did turn all of the hemp. That's weird. Oh, I see. There's some hemp left over in the chest. Yes, there is. Okay, that's fine. Not a problem. Now, see, this is why it's so much better having those through paths, because I've been able to get out to the church immediately without having to go all around the houses, literally in some cases. But we should be able to make this grave look nice. Not that it makes that much difference, in fairness. Although, interesting. No, okay. Oh no, that was from the hemp rope. I was just thinking I'd got some more blue tokens from somewhere, but that was just from building hemp rope, which is basically one of the easiest ways, it seems, to get get ahead with the blue tokens, which is slightly problematic. But what else do I need for the columbarium? Because I think I'm heading towards getting a columbarium. So I will need... Oh, I need polished turds, don't I? Bugger. Oh well. We shall have to wait for that. But we can still perhaps make... Did we burn a body? Yes, we did. The body did burn. The body burnt with aplomb. Why would you burn bodies with plums? Because have you ever smelt a burning body? It's easier to smell plums instead. Pop the wooden billets in there. Did we receive a body? No. It's fine. It's usually very obvious when you receive a body because you get a little ding ding, but every now and again if you're too busy wandering around, you may miss the ding. And if you do miss the ding, then you may find you missed the dong. And if you miss the dong, well, go out and find some dong. It's probably not quite as easy as I made it sound there, is it? Let's dig out these things here. I've now just got distracted by tidying up, which is slightly troublesome. I think that tree's too big for me. Yeah. Get rid of these bloody things here as well. Marvellous. I think that's stone, which we want. We do want some stone. I want to sort of deposit some stone back in the old churchyard. So we'll grab some stone. And then I think I've got some stone in the chest, and if I don't, I might be able to smash some of those blocks down. Oh, there you go, I've got fuck tons. So I don't know, about half of that. Oh, if I put one more piece in the chest, that actually makes some rather deliciously even numbers, which is nice. Did I get that armor? Yes, I did. The only thing I'm missing in terms of equipment is either upgraded equipment later or a fishing rod, which I believe I needed to catch some fireflies or moths. I think it was moths, wasn't it? I'm not going to lie, I don't know how to catch moths. We had this discussion last week, I think, wasn't it? Clothes or a bright light was the answer. Why am I here? Stone. I automatically went to the basement when I didn't need to. What I wanted to do was pop some stone in here because, yes, flower beds require stone. So now, yeah, let's go searching for red flowers. I don't know. Truth be told, I don't know where to get red flowers from, but oh, there's some red flowers, I think. Well, I don't know. It could be more orange, but I think they might be red enough for my purposes. So let's go. No, not the yellow one. The red one, please. That's the ticket. There you go. Good lad. I don't think those ones have... Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, good. Those ones are ripe enough. We didn't think they'd be ripe enough. So I suppose probably spend the rest of my day picking flowers. Which I suppose is not unreasonable. As a lovely afternoon out, wandering around picking flowers. I think we may have run out of flowers, at least in my immediate vicinity. So what we'll do is we'll pop back to the churchyard and we might try and install a couple of flower beds, which I think will be nice. Buddha day. Right, flower beds. I can't remember precisely how big a flower bed is. Oh, and they have very designated locations, which is fine. Not a problem putting them there, and I believe that's not going to be a problem either. Oh, and I've run out of flowers, of course, that's fine. Oh, and you don't actually have to build flowers. So they just exist there now. Grave site, and yeah, nicely fit in there and there. I can't remember what other sort of decorations you get, but I'm sure eventually we'll find out. Was there a burning body? Or I think I've dealt with all burning bodies at the moment, yeah. So let's just check out the body in the morgue. Check the body in the morgue. Eventually you get frozen, sort of... Well, I don't think they're frozen as such, but they are cool. It looks like you, sir, are going to have all of your parts taken out because you don't have a huge amount. Too late, I've started now. Yeah, it's fine. I was gonna suddenly change my mind and stop doing that, but well, it's too late now. Your parts are hanging out, and I suddenly changed my mind. I've already whipped your bone out, so it's too late to change my mind. No, that's not true. It's never too late to change your mind No means no. If you say no, the other party's obliged to stop. But in this case, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna carry on removing this body's bits, 'cause I need them for my lotions and potions. That will come later. I'm being slightly prepared early to a certain degree, and even then I'm not convinced I need this many intestines, brains and skulls, but you know, it's worth something to do all this, and steal all his bits, and steal all his things. I don't think paper was enough to get me. Oops, that's just my surgeon's mistakes, that's fine. Oh, I can, if you want to, not that I ever really feel the desperate urge to, but if you particularly want to, you can put bits back in. If you find yourself really desperately needing to put bits back in the corpse, you can. In fairness, actually, there are sometimes good reason to do that, I think. But on this occasion, there is no good reason to do that. No, we pretty much run out of space there, which is not a huge problem. But I know the fat doesn't go here. The fat does not go here. The fat goes elsewhere. Let's go up to the top of the church and put that flower in the chest. Flower in the chest. Flower in the chest. Oh my dear, I've got a flower in my chest. Now let's put the fat under the house. Yes, my foundations are made of fat and nothing else. But that's fine. I've got 11 pieces of fat now. So much fat, I don't know what to do with all the fat. Tell you what, let's pop into town and sell my... That's not town. You dipshit. You've got the shit dip. I don't like your dip. It's the shit dip. What do you consider to be the shit dip? Probably burger sauce, to be honest. Don't know about anybody else, but the substance known as burger sauce was disgusting, if you ask me, because it seemed to mostly feature gherkin, which, in fairness, a lot of people remove the gherkin. So it's like, why would you make a sauce that is mostly focused on gherkin when most of the people remove the gherkin from your burger sauce? But maybe that's just me. You can feel free to inform me of what you think of as a shit dip. Or what do you find to be the shittest of dips? Dips in the world. How shit is your dip? I do not know, sir. Where does one get moths? I think it was moths I needed anyway. Trade license. Okay, that's interesting. How much cash we got on hand? 15 silver, 99 bronze, copper. That's not too bad. Click the old doodah. Asking about the vampire attack, but I'm fairly certain I couldn't. Get a bottle of wine. That's going to take a while. Necklace, fine. Cookbook, fine. Quality fish fillets. Silver starfish fillets. We can't do either one of those at the moment. Brown sauce. Oh, I love a bit of brown sauce. I love a bit of bread. Only on breakfast things, I find, for the most part. Like, I have the old breakfast roll from McDonald's, and I usually have that with brown sauce. Sometimes I go ketchup, because I like ketchup as well, but I do like I don't know about anybody else, but I make my chips drown in vinegar as well. And I think brown sauce has that vinegary twang, and that's why I think I do rather enjoy the brown sauce, because it's got that little twang of vinegar in it. And it's like, ooh, that's nice. I like a bit of that. I like a bit of that indeed. You never had brown sauce? Fuck is wrong with you? even more aggressive than I intended it to be. But yeah, no, it is quite astonishing that you've never had brown sauce. That is quite impressive. Is that a thing I can do? No, I don't think so. Might be worthwhile picking up that flower since it's here. It's here. It's here, so I'll pick it up. I'm just sort of wandering around, seeing if there's any obvious sign of some moths. So arguably the moths come out at night, don't they? So night is quite far away, in fairness, as well. I've ended up at the Gypsy Barons. That's fine. That's not unreasonable. In fairness, I do the same as well. But yeah, I was introduced to brown sauce early doors, and I very much loved it. I especially like. This is based on an old thing that you used to get in like the corner shop. You might still be able to get them, but I'm not convinced. Which was just like a breakfast slice, and I did make my own variation of the breakfast slice. And that heavily featured brown sauce as the sort of binding agent and taste factor. But it was sort of, just basically a sausage roll with a load of sausage meat, egg, bacon, running through it with a bit of brown sauce, all blended together nicely to make a sort of breakfasty thing. Now see, yeah, I was just, it was very much my father who enjoyed brown sauce that introduced it to me, and I can't deny it. When I was younger, I wasn't overly keen on brown sauce. It sort of developed a little bit over the time, over an extended period. I sort of suddenly actually found myself going, you know what, I don't mind. Oh, I don't know. Didn't know I could get in the shed that way, but it's fine. Hey, buddy. What do you have to trade? Stone. That's bugger all of any importance to me. Next time you have a sausage sandwich, it will go beautifully in a sausage sandwich. Sausage and brown sauce is a very, very powerful combo. Deliciously powerful combo, in fact. Well, I think at this point, what we'll probably do is hoof it back to Sweet Home. Sweet Home, Alabama. Trying to make me hungry already. Indeed. We are desperately trying to make you hungry. Are you a fan of the brown sauce? Don't know why I have to say it like that. I don't know where it's from, but I feel like that is a thing. I'm referencing something, I just don't know what it is. Bit of the brown sauce. I don't know whether it's just the word sauce and I'm adding the brown part, or the whole phrase of brown sauce is taken from something, but I feel like it's definitely taken from something. I mean, there's only two sauces you could have with a sausage sandwich anyway. I mean... Oops. I don't want to log in the house, please. I can't imagine that's true. I suspect red or brown. Red or brown, yeah. They are the fundamentals, but there are other options, I think. No white gravy. Oh, I must admit, I don't know about anybody else, but KFC's gravy. Oh, it's so good. And I'm not even a huge fan of gravy. Like, I wouldn't traditionally... Oh, no, can't sleep, no. No, you've gone wrong. You've gone wrong there. No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. No, I don't think I could do ketchup and mayo. I don't think I could do. Mayo in general, I'm not a huge fan of. Although, like, I've had KFC chicken burgers with a nice bit of mayo in there, and that's delicious. But I don't think I necessarily... I couldn't do mayo on its own. Not that you really do mayo on its own, but you know what I mean. Ketchup and mayo, it's fried sauce. No, I don't think I could. As I say, not a big enough fan of mayonnaise to try that. Like, no, not for me, not for me. But yeah, the KFC gravy, I can literally drink that if need be. I turn into Freddie Flintoff when it comes to KFC gravy, and as I say, I'm not traditionally, like, I'm not sort of like a huge gravy fan as a general rule, but KFC gravy, oh, so good. When they did the gravy burger, that was when I was turned. That was when I was turned on to gravy. Fucking gravy. The gravy burger from KFC, it was delightful. I think, in fairness, that might be where I was having a bit of mayonnaise, a bit of nice mayonnaise. Hot sauce and ketchup, now that I can get behind. As I say, my special sauce, as it were, not in that way, my special sauce is ketchup, slightly smaller amount than the ketchup of barbecue, and then a few dashings of hot sauce, and it's boof. Beautiful. Bacon, sausage, fried egg, cheese slice, mushrooms, ketchup, mayo in a wrap. Perfect. I thought for a moment there it was in a perfect wrap. So if you wrap it wrong, you've fucked it completely. In fairness, that's true actually, because it all falls out the bottom, but that's not the point. Mayo and chicken are best friends, and lettuce. Now see, I don't do green things, which is unfortunate for my health. But yeah, I don't really do lettuce. It's just, I don't know. I don't like the texture. I don't like the flavour. It's just not. I don't know. I don't know why my palate doesn't really contain the capacity to enjoy lettuce. But there you go. And you sort of lost me on the mushrooms factor of bacon, sausage, fried egg, cheese slice. Let's ignore that one. Ketchup. Let's ignore the next one. In a wrap. Perfect. Sweet. Chicken sandwich is the only time I like lettuce. Interesting. That is an intriguing oddity. Certainly I couldn't have... Yeah, I definitely couldn't just eat a salad. As I say, it's probably why I'm going to die at the age of 45. Because I have zero health food that is pleasant. But I suppose arguably it wouldn't be... If it was... If it wasn't healthy food, it would be nice. It would be tasty. That's the problem you got there, isn't it? Let's see if there's a raidable target. We might as well have a quick butcher's, see if there's anything on that is of interest. Intriguing, but not necessarily hugely pertinent. Well, we've been sort of discussing food, and upon the can't sleep thing, we often go to the ducks, so this could combine the two. Let's see. I'll tell you what, we'll check Discords first, see if there is any other parties streaming that could be of decent use. No, that was yesterday, so that's of no significance or pertinence. I'll tell you what, we'll wrap round and do a couple of admin tidy ups as well. Let's just do my tidying up live on the stream while I'm singing the little tidy up theme. I'm slightly surprised that rhymed quite so well. But it did. Oh, yeah, indeed. Lettuce does not do much for sandwiches, but I do feel that it's needed if there's no crunch in there otherwise. See, lettuce or crisp, I definitely go for crisps. But truth be told, I don't need a crunch in a sandwich, to be honest. I just don't. I just don't. I'll eat my dad's salads. There are all kinds of dressings and stuff in there. Your dad dresses like a salad. That's got to be a sight to behold. And around here at least, low-grade shredded lettuce used for sandwich toppings it is. But that's only around here. Crispy breading on the chicken, toasted bread. What more crunch do you need? True. I'll tell you what's quite nice. I can't remember where I got it from. Might have been someone like Heston Blumenthal or something, but I'm not convinced it was him. But it might be sort of, oh yeah, baguette butter cooked chicken. That's a good one. That is a good one. But what's quite nice is what you do is you have soft regular bread, then a bit of filling, then you have a toasted slice of bread, then you have a bit more of your filling, and then you have another soft bit of bread. So basically you have the crunch of the toast in the middle, and that is quite nice. Although the ultimate sandwich, I think, is probably the croque madame. Or is it the croque monsieur? I can never remember which way around it is. I think it's the croque madame. The croque monsieur is basically a ham and cheese toastie. The croque madame is a ham and cheese toastie with an egg on top. I like it. Buttered bread, bacon, toast, bacon, buttered bread. Exactly. That's the one. That's the one. It doesn't have to be bacon, of course. You hate eggs! No! I love eggs. I absolutely adore eggs. I was making my own egg fried rice a little while back. That was rather nice. And the other one you were mentioning, that was the other thought I had earlier. You mentioned ketchup and mayo, and I wasn't overly keen on the idea. But that was always something between me and my mother as well. I used to dip my egg in tomato sauce, and my mother could not stomach that idea whatsoever. Because what I used to do, what I liked quite a lot was, you have your egg, you have your fried egg, and you have your chips. And you use the chips to scoop out the middle of the egg. Nom 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 nom. Eggy chips. Nom, 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 nom. And then what you do, because you've then got like a sort of dry, hollowed out fried egg, you then chop that up, dip it in the ketchup. Nom 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 nom. But my mother, for some reason, couldn't get the thought of blood and custard out of her mind when it came to eggs and ketchup. So eggs and ketchup had to remain quite a distance apart in the whole dinner situation. But still, just dipping an egg is odd, but not an omelette. No, true, you would have ketchup on an omelette. That would be acceptable. But yeah, as I say, you sort of, also, chips belong with breakfast, and I'll die on that hill. Chips belong with anything. You can have chips with anything. Literally any meal you could possibly imagine, you can have chips on it, or chips next to it. One of the ones I used to like doing, I used to cook up a mince. And what I'd do is get you may recognise the brand Fries to Go. They're a microwave chip. So basically 2.5 minutes and you've got a load of chips. And what I used to quite enjoy was you stuck on a nice mince, then you cooked your chips, and then you'd spread the chips in a bowl, then you'd melt a load of cheese on the chips, then you'd spread the mince on the chips, and then you'd bung a load more cheese on top of the mince, and melt the cheese on top of the mince on top of the cheese on top of the chips. And so you'd get this beautiful mince and chips. Basically, chili cheese fries is what I'm saying. I loved chili cheese fries. It's delicious. So that's delightful. Love those stupid little perfectly straight chips. I'm assuming that's the Fries to Go, because yes, you're quite right. They are perfectly straight. Although sometimes they don't come out the packet. And so you've got two halves of perfectly straight chips. But anyway, let's see. Is this of interest or not? It will probably suffice, to be honest. Although there's an advert, so it's difficult to know. Well, I already don't like the description, because it begins with the word "sir," which I don't know what that's meant to be. S-U-H. No idea what that's intended to be as a greeting. I'm assuming it's some kind of greeting that maybe the cool kids are using, but I've no idea. But it's already put me off, I know. Petty beyond comparison. Yep, pretty much. Can't deny the skills though, because that's a pretty good looking piece of kit. I'll tell you what I might do. Let's have a look. Unfortunately, I can't see the chat whilst also... I can't see the chaps. I can't see you chaps in the chat whilst sifting through Twitch as well. I could if I really wanted to, because I could just move the windows, but it would take effort. Bent chips are okay too. That's correct. That's correct. Any chip. Well, I say any chip. Most chips are okay. Most chips are okay. Not every single chip. Let's look. Could take you to Graveyard Keeper. Is there anyone else? Anybody else playing Graveyard Keeper? Looks to be a couple, possibly one. Oh no, there's several. Do 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 do. Pop it pa, pop it pa, pop it boo pa pa. I'll tell you what. Try Dragon Quest Builders as well. See if there's any interesting looking ones. Dragon Quest Builders 2, there it is. Here we go. Interesting. That appears to not be Dragon Quest Builders 2. That one definitely appears to be Dragon Quest Builders. But yeah, weirdly, that appears to be Fable. And yet registering as Dragon Quest Builders 2. Let's have a look. Have you said anything important at the moment? Chips are chips. They're rarely bad. I accept all chips into my life. Indeed. I think most people accept all chips into their life. Well, fuck it. This fellow will do. Whoops. Did I push a wrong button? I think I might have done. Right. So, let's have a go. Almost made a boo-boo on that. If you are in need of entertainment tomorrow night, tomorrow, he'll entertain you tomorrow. Nickerin's only a day away. I believe that's 9 o'clock in the evening he starts, and here it is.
Among us, it is none other than
Jess, you better not fucking say anything. I fucking dare you. Don't say anything.
As is so often the way, getting angry at Chester.
If you pay, don't say anything.
I'll bet you said something.
The Twin City of Minas Tirith. Wasn't paying attention. Good. Then you don't know. Don't
Many people get angry at you.
I will not have bullshit happening in my chat.
There we go. So I believe he's continuing in the Outer Worlds. He did say that yesterday evening upon the Caliber channels. He's going to be continuing the Outer Worlds. He's smashing people with a hammer, which is quite amusing. And then I believe your second option tomorrow evening, although never 100% a guarantee, I'm not sure. I don't know if you've settled on this as a thing, but I believe sort of 9, 10 o'clock-ish, you can feel free to fill in the gaps. There is more painting goodness, and possibly GeoGuessr goodness, from the Bushman. And he's doing his very own Muttley laugh. I'm not entirely sure what actually happened to cause the laughter, but there you go. In case anyone cared, the judge said the words "Among Us." I see. Okay, so you are doing around about 10 o'clock on a Friday. So if you're after some painting goodness, 10 o'clock on a Friday, and laughing goodness. Oh, it was the theme music. Oh, I don't know if that cropped up loud enough to perhaps comprehend it, but there was a lot of laughter there. A lot of laughter indeed. So that's for your entertainment purposes tomorrow. And then, of course, Saturday, RPG will be back on Saturday, obviously. That's the point of it being called Saturday. And that's going to be 4:30 in the afternoon, and that will be more World of Final Fantasy. For anybody keeping score at home, I have managed, it seems at least, I have managed to get Final Fantasy 13-2 working. But as we got a fair distance into World of Final Fantasy, it's just going to carry on doing that. I like World of Final Fantasy, and it was always going to be a sort of secondary choice, but I was planning on doing 13-2 first, but never mind. We're doing World of Final Fantasy now. But as I say, technically, I did fix Final Fantasy 13-2, which will be useful for potentially the future. We shall see. But that's something to look forward to. There you go. You've got options for tomorrow and options for Saturday. And then Saturday, I'll give you some options for Sunday. So that'll be lovely. I will say cheerio in a moment or two. and then I will start the little raidington. And I'll tell you who we're raiding, just in case you're interested. It's an individual called Duck Guts. As I say, we can raid our own ducks. And we were discussing food, and the title is I Mash My Own Potatoes. Part 2. So, there's a lot of mashing. I don't know precisely what he's doing, but he's painting up something incredible looking, to be honest. But, yeah, he's one of them. He's one of them who's actually quite good at it. I hate those people. Hate those people. Absolutely hate those people. Like this one here. This one. Absolute arsehole. Absolute, completely...
I thought it was just...
Too good at things. That's his problem.
Oh, right into the... Ladies and gentlemen, that was a little bit sore. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I was like, yeah, I've just got this Mandalorian.
I do hope you were painting Thor at the time. Because if you were, I would have definitely gone, no, I think you'll find that's a little bit Thor. More importantly, who is your first MTP Mini? Define first, as in the first one I plan on painting, or the first one I built. Because in fairness, they might be one and the same, actually. Because the first one I built was Spider-Man, because he looked simple to build. And it turns out he was. He was very pleasant. But in terms of first that I plan on painting, I don't know. Because I've sort of got plans for Spidey, and I've got plans for Doc Ock. And I've got sort of extra plans for Hulk. And I've sort of got extra plans for Punisher. So I need to try and figure out how to do the extra plans before painting them. So, yeah. I don't know is the question. Is the answer to the question, even. Anyway. I will definitely say cheerio now. And do the little raid, assuming they're still on. Oh, they might not be, actually. Because they have been going 5 hours 33.
Fuck me!
I know, it is a very long time. Timed out rather perfectly, didn't it? Anyway, cheerio, and see you next time on Dragon Fang Industries. God damn.
Hello there.
General Goof Knight, which I'm assuming is Goofy as a knight, which in fairness is just Kingdom Hearts, isn't it, really? Anyway, I will definitely say cheerio now, because otherwise this raid is going to disappear, which it may have already done so, but never mind. It won't make that much difference. Cheerio. Okay, this raid has disappeared, so I'm going to have to find another one. It's fine. It's fine, let's just find another one. It's not a problem. It's absolutely a problem. Let's see if there's another interesting thing around here somewhere. I'll tell you what. I recognise the name.
Tell me the odds.
I will tell you the odds. The odds are the son of a bitch disappeared. Well, he hadn't actually completely disappeared. It's just he was clearly popping off for a raid himself, so it seems pointless trying to catch him just before he does it, considering how long it might take. But we'll try Clone Corp playing Back for Blood instead, because I've heard the name Clone Corp. Usually he does sort of music stuff, sort of beats and techno and weird graphics and stuff. It all looks quite impressive, just I've never really watched the fella. So we'll do that instead. Pop over there and visit him, because why not? We might as well. Unless everybody's left already, in which case there's no point, but we'll see. Cheerio.